Power. What is it? Power it's an energy, and it is metaphysical. Now, what this means is that you can't see it in order to measure it, but you know it exists, and you know it exists because you can feel it. It also means that it is an energy that can be passed from one person to another. I'll give the example of food and energy, right? You know when you have no energy because you haven't eaten. You know what that feels like. And you know when you need to eat because your energy depletes. You don't feel like you can do as much. And once you've eaten, you have this surge of energy. You have this surge of power. This isn't the power that I'm referring to, though. I'm talking about creative power. Power that comes from source that you are to use in order to create and bring into the world that which you want to bring. We need power in order to be able to visualize, to dream, to create goals for ourselves. We need power in order to be able to create and manifest what it is that we want to bring into the world. And this is why power is so sought after, because it's the very thing that feeds and drives all creation in this world, whatever it is that you want, whether it be to literally get up and go to work in the morning, or whether it be to create the life of your dreams. You need power. But power can be taken away from us, and we can also give away power. Remember, I said it is metaphysical, and it can be passed from one human being to another. And because it's this power that is needed in order to create, this is why people want to take your power. If they don't have enough of their own, and they don't know how to create or generate power, then they will take it from other people. Or if they are particularly greedy and they want more of it because they want to create more of their dreams in this world, then they might have an inclination to take power from somebody else. And this can be done consciously, or it can be done unconsciously. And you also give away power consciously and or unconsciously. You see, our society has been disempowered, and we've been taught that those people in authority have more power over us. Well, that in itself is taking of our power. Why would another human being have more power over myself? Why would I give away this power to somebody to tell me what I can or cannot do? This is a manipulation of our trust, and a manipulation of our power. And our society has been adapted so that we do give away our power, and that they do take our power so that we stay suppressed, so they can control us to make sure that we do what is necessary in order to create a better world for them and not for ourselves. This means that we are, or examples of this are like, we're willing to work for really low wages. We are willing to stay ignorant. We put them in charge. We allow our governments to dictate for us, to tell us what we can and cannot do. We allow people to tell us when we are allowed to do things. We remain ignorant, and this results in us having low self-esteem, low self-worth. So we remain low, and they remain in power. But then what this creates within us is low expectation, low confidence, lack of trust in ourselves, in our intuition, in our dreams. We constantly experience failure or apathy. Like, what's the point? We just don't succeed in what it is that we set out to succeed. Why? Because we don't have the power. We haven't got our power that belongs to us. When we give away our power, or when we allow them to take it, when they take our power, then we have nothing left to create for ourselves. Examples of this, I give away power when I believe that my Muay Thai trainer knows better than I do when I'm ready to fight. That's me putting them in a position of power over myself. Another example is when you might listen to and take your friend's advice over listening to your own intuition. When you deep down, you know that actually, no, you are right, but you follow them instead. Another example of giving away power is simply saying something like, oh, I don't mind what we eat, you choose. That's giving away power. But what do you want to eat? Do you really know what you want to eat? Quite probably you do. And examples of somebody taking your power, manipulating you, lying to you, holding back or withdrawing information from you, that is taking your power. Other examples might be speaking down to somebody. It might be your education system. That is taking someone's power, telling them what they need to learn, when they need to learn it, and for what reason, making them become a square peg that fits into a square hole. Then what that does is it stops them from exploring themselves as human beings and becoming the creative being that they were here to be. Well, they're not being creative, they're just following orders. And you can give power to, or they can take power from you, individuals, groups of people, organizations, systems, circumstances, situations. It doesn't need to be just one person. A situation can take power from you. An organization, like I just said, education system, or maybe you work for corporate, they can take your power from you. So it's not always just one individual. And when you're able to recognize where your power has been taken, or you've quite possibly given it away, when you reclaim that power, when you take it back, you actually feel different. You feel more assertive. You feel more positive. You feel more motivated, enthusiastic. You have more desires. You have the ability to dream and to visualize. You might be able to create better boundaries. These are all examples of, and you actually have more energy to go out there and actually do what you need to do in order to create your dreams. You can see more possibility for yourself. You can dream bigger. So when you take back your power, you can literally feel and believe differently. So what I have done for you is I have provided a guided meditation for you to follow to help you identify where you have lost your power and how to take it back. Now, you might already have certain people or organizations or places in mind. Brilliant, start with them. But if you don't know who's taken your power or who you've given it to, but you know that there is a power loss there, it doesn't matter. You can just order whoever it is who's taken your power to be the person or the group or whatever, to be the one that you take it back from. You don't need to know who it is. But if you do, then that's what you work on. And you might find that you have to do this multiple times, even for the same person. Why? Because there are layers. There are layers of power that needs to come back to us. And if you were to receive all of that power all at once, that's going to be far too much. So we need to take it back layer by layer by layer. And there'll be times in your everyday occurrence. Today, someone might take power from you. Tomorrow, somebody might take power from you. The day after. Well, then you need to keep repeating this process to make sure that you are constantly reclaiming your power so that you have everything that you need right back to you so that you can create everything that you want to in this world. So follow the guided meditation and do it as many times as you need.
Allow yourself now to get comfortable. Lay down, bring in some cushions, some blankets, maybe you want an eye cushion. Anything that you need to do, stretch, shimmy, to allow yourself to get more comfortable, even if it's just 1%. And then when you are ready, begin to close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. Just feel the effects of the inhale and the exhale. And bring your awareness now to the crown of your head, to the top of your head, the space just above. Feel any sensation that occurs. Maybe you feel heat, tingling. Maybe you feel nothing at all. Nothing is expected. we just observe. And as your awareness is here, know that for the next few moments there is nothing else that you need to do, nowhere else that you need to be, and nothing that you need to become. We just allow what is. And bring your awareness down through the top of the head, through the face, all the way down to your chin, to your throat, down through into your shoulders. Can you relax your shoulders just that little bit more? And then moving down now into the top of the chest, down into the middle of the chest, into the belly, into your hips, and allow your hips to release and let go. Now down into your thighs, into your knees, through your calves and your shins, to your ankles, all the way through to your toes, and then allow your awareness to rest onto the soles of your feet, sensing what is there for you. Maybe you want to wiggle your toes and feel how that affects what you can sense and detect in the soles of your feet. And then imagine that your feet are placed onto the ground in your safe place in nature. This might be a place that you know very well, a place that you once knew, or a place even that you wish existed. As your feet are placed here in nature, what do you feel? What can you sense? Maybe there is grass, sand, stone. And allow your senses to reach out. Bring your awareness up from your feet and see the environment around you in this place in nature. Feel the elements on your skin. Hear the sounds. Take a deep breath and smell all of the glory that nature has. And in your place in nature, you see a stick on the ground, and it is made of birch or oak, one of the most magical and protective woods. Pick up this stick and draw a circle around you in a clockwise direction. This is your circle of truth. You are inside this circle. Nothing can touch you when you are inside this circle, and everything that you command will prevail, because this is your circle of truth. And you will now go through the process of reclaiming your power, whether this is power that you have given away or power that has been taken from you. Maybe you know who or what has taken your power. Maybe you don't. Maybe you ask to see. But you know that there has been a power loss. So whether you know this person or place or situation or organisation or not, call them forward and see them standing on the other side of the line that you have drawn. They cannot cross this line. This is your circle of truth. And as you see them before you, make the command that all power that you have ever given to them, or all power that they have ever taken from you, is rightfully returned to you, cleansed, purified, and ready for your use to create and to bring into this world the good that you wish to bring. Make this command now. See and feel all of this power coming into you. You don't need to see it in any particular way, just allow the vision or the sensation to occur and trust. Maybe you see it as an orb of energy. Maybe you see it as a glimmer of light, a crystal. And this person or this organization or circumstance, whatever it might be, will give you back your power, because remember, this is your circle of truth and it has been your command. If they don't want to give back this power, take it from them. It is yours. It is rightfully yours. And allow this power to continue to return to you until it is done. Until everything has come back. Absorb the power, feel the power, reclaim the power. And when this process has finished, when you have taken back all of your power, you can command them to leave. See them walk away. See them dissipate. However you choose. They are walking away into the distance. And as they do, you can command that any cord of energy that has a negative impact on you is cut, is severed, is destroyed. And you can take a knife or a pair of scissors and you can see yourself cutting these cords of energy, cutting these cords that connect you, that allow this power to be drained from you. Cut those cords. And as you are here now in your circle of truth, feel the difference. And wherever you are in nature, allow yourself to take a seat. Once again, feeling the ground beneath you, seeing the sights, feeling the elements, hearing the sounds, and allow yourself to close your eyes. Give thanks to the power that has returned to you. Know that it is yours, ready for you to dream and create. Take a nice deep breath. And when you are ready, begin to open your eyes and bring yourself back into your room.